Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. My name is Becky Long and today I'm going to be talking about not a diet or a fad because I think this is something that a lot of people struggle with. So before I get started, I'd like to talk about why I'm qualified to even discuss these things. So years ago I was actually in the hospital and I was sick and I had gotten no answers. There was no answers for why I was there or what my recovery would be or if I would even have recovery. So it was a very interesting time. So I became a health coach so I could learn more information for myself and aid in my own recovery. And then it became my mission to take those resources that I gained through the years and I still continue to gain. And I wanted to share it with other people so that it could be faster and easier for them to go from wherever they are with their health presently to wherever they want to be, whatever that means for them. So that's why I do what I do. So I can share this message with as many people as possible because I think there are a lot of symptoms and diseases that take people away from what they're passionate about and what they really want their life to be able to focus on. And I don't think that has to be the case at all. And I really want to help people so that they can get back to what they want their life to be about. And yes, there are ways with a healthy enough diet and lifestyle to reverse a lot of symptoms and diseases. But I think if we didn't have to deal with them in the first place and they didn't take us away from what we want to be like, what we want our lives to be about, and they weren't there to sidetrack us, I think it would be so much cooler. So back to the topic for today, not a diet or a fad. Because I think that there's a lot of people have a misconception that veganism is either a diet or a fad, and it isn't at all. So that I just want to clear that up. So veganism is actually a philosophy, and which is a way of life. So just to kind of lay that out, and then plant-based is a way of eating. So that's the difference really between the two of them. And a lot of times people do kind of mix those two terms up, but that's really what it is. Veganism is more a philosophy, and plant-based is more a way of eating. So then there is no time limit, no goal to reach. So that's why it's not like a diet, because those are the things that kind of constrain a diet. It's about not contributing it to cruelty at all. That's what veganism really is about. And a lot of people get there through a plant-based diet. They eat a plant-based diet so they can avoid any kind of cruelty or causing any harm at all with the foods that they eat. And that's the way that they go about it. And then, or there are many people like us that actually started eating plant-based first, and then we learned about the philosophy of doing no harm. And that's where we ended up. And why we continue to do what we do. A lot of people will suggest finding the reason why you do it. And that's really why. It's become a philosophy for us now. It's not about just the eating plants and the amazing things they can do for our body from a nutrition standpoint. But now the philosophy is more a part of our lives and affects the decisions we make and the things that we do. So, and I recently actually heard this one thing. I have notes here, so it's not like I'm just looking down to avoid eye contact. But I heard that actually not consuming animal products and taking a break from once you stop eating any animal products, whether that's meat or anything else that's an animal product, then you actually have the people in general just tend to have the mental bandwidth that they need to think more compassionately and not, and a lot of times while people are still eating animal products or, meat or any other animal products, they can't really, handle the idea of that it's causing cruelty just because it creates so much cognitive dissonance that once you stop consuming it, then you can kind of understand that a little bit more, if that makes sense. So again, this is not a diet or a fad. Many cultures have been doing it for long times, hundreds and thousands of years. And it didn't have a title actually until I think it was about the 70s when veganism was actually given the title. So a lot of cultures have done this for generations and for years. So yeah, it's definitely not a new thing. It's definitely, just something that's always been around. And I think it's just a really cool way of life. So I'm on all different social channels if you want to reach out to me at all. I have lots of links in the description. So we have our Benefits of Eating Plants, which is our Facebook group. So you can definitely feel free to join that. We also have our Transition Nutrition in Real Life. That's our monthly mastermind where we share lots of information. And then here on my YouTube channel, which is this is always free as well. So please follow me here and subscribe to, be notified when new videos come out, because, and do all the things, please do all the things that people on YouTube always talk about, whether it's liking, commenting, sharing, all different things with the videos, because that really helps me with my mission to really help get this message out to as many people as possible. And as I always say, I want these videos to be as useful to you as possible. So if there's anything that you want me to cover in a future video, like a topic, then let me know. Reach out to me and let me know for sure. And through a comment or through reaching out to me privately. And if there's anything that you think I may have missed, or anything that you want to add, anything that you have experiences with, I definitely encourage all those kind of comments too, so that we can all help each other as we grow. So I think that's about it. Until next time, everybody, have a beautiful and colorful day. Bye.